Today I went to this event to teach people about how the census works and why it's important to participate in it. It's like to secure federal funds for the district. And they're like, there won't be a citizenship question on the census. Don't worry about it. And I get to the questions and I'm like, hey, I don't think lawsuits work against fascists like Trump. I think they're going to find a way to use this information and abuse the census to deport people. And I don't want to pay for this. I don't want more money in the district. That's blood money. And a census taker invited himself onto my property and into my house last time in 2010. How do I know that's not going to happen again? And I'm like, there's no money to pay for the census. We're bankrupt. And you're just trying to, bribe us with our own money, our own tax money, to bribe us with money from the federal government. And I'm like, what's going to be the punishment when I don't participate in it? Not if, when I don't participate in the 2020 census. And they're just like, and the woman in front of me is laughing so fucking hard. You know what I'm trying to figure out? If there's so much land, why do we need to pay for licenses and permits to build on land, set up a business, secure property, get licenses and permits to set up a business, and get permits to cut down trees? So you ever drive south for 6 hours and then drive west for 6 hours? I don't know if you've ever done that, but I live in Illinois and you can do that. And that square that you've just created by doing that, that is 100,000 square miles. Why, with all the land in the state, do we need to have a government licensing and permit system and registration system for land? It's if you have your business here, then that means other people can't have their business here. The government didn't create the land, though. Build it somewhere else. There's 100,000 square miles of it. I'm Joe Kopsick. I'm running for U.S. House on the platform of Abolish Everything. We will abolish money, abolish currency, abolish work, not allow any programs that are just a draft disguised as mandatory work for the federal government, or could be disguised as, everybody gets jobs. It's no, everyone's going to be forced to work. That's the only thing that a jobs guarantee is going to bring us. Everyone's going to get forced to work. I will abolish work. I will abolish the Social Security slavery system. I will abolish the federal government. We will abolish rent, interest, profit, usury, competition, and trade. Everyone will be allowed to build and grow whatever they want on their own property so that no one has to trade with anyone else or use money at all. None of this is supposed to exist. Your children are slaves. We have $23 trillion in debt. Wake up. There are ways to pay for this, but we don't have to pay this. It's other people's debt. Fuck them.